What's up, folks? It's your boy, the Noob, coming at you again with some more manga recommendations. Now, I know for a fact that when you come to my site and see my videos, I tend to have a category I like to read when it comes to mangas. It's usually either the degenerate side or the isekai side, because let's face it, they're both good, and I can't help it, I'm an isekai whore. But every now and then I like to skirt into other genres. And recently I've been getting into a lot more mangas that are rom-coms, especially when it has to deal with either a demon lord or a hero or the combination of the two. So I wanted to bring to you one manga that I have recently started reading, and I think it's going to be really good. The title of this manga is called Yusha to Mao no Love Come, or in English terms, The Hero and the Demon King's Rom-Com. This is a story between a hero and the Demon King, and the romance that grows between the two. The story starts out with your female lead, the Demon King, who has actually already captured the Human King. The hero shows up, and now you would expect a great big battle. The Demon Lord thinks that the hero is here to kill her. She's ready for battle, but the next thing the hero does throws her for a complete loop. Without drawing his sword, without drawing any weapons, no magic, no nothing, he comes straight out and says, "Please go out with me." Now, at first, the Demon King, of course, says no because she doesn't take him really seriously. The hero saves the king real quick, and then they decide to check on his power scale. And of course, this is where we get a stupid DBZ reference where they talk about that it's over 10,000. And she, of course, realizes there's no way she could beat him. So she basically reluctantly goes out with him. Now, of course, during the whole time that they are in this relationship, especially in the beginning, she's always like, "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to find a way to kill you," because she, of course, doesn't automatically like him. But then they start going on their dates. Like their first date, he takes her to a small village and takes her shopping. Now, the date is something kind of new to her because she's a Demon King. She's never really been taken on a date, on shopping. So he takes her clothes shopping, and she tries on many different outfits, which are super cute to the hero, which unfortunately takes mental damage to him because she is so cute in his eyes. He starts spouting blood from his nose, and she notices this, so she starts trying on other clothings and realizes that she can damage him while being cute. But at the same time, she starts blushing and realizing that she likes him calling her cute. Now, over the course of this manga, their relationship does grow. She becomes less and less willing to kill him, but at the same time, she doesn't want to tell him that she likes him. But at the same time, he, right off the bat, has straight up said, "I am in love with you," and nothing really changes. Throughout this manga, it's hilarious. At one point in the manga, you find out the reason why he fell in love with her is because when he was like 7 or 8 or something like that, she was invading the village that he was growing up in, and she was, of course, this little demon king girl, but he saw her, he instantly fell in love. He goes right up to her, professing his love, asking her to be his, and of course, she gets really embarrassed. Years later, because she was a Demon King and he kind of got his butt kicked, but he survived, he decided, "I'm going to become stronger and find his way to her." That's the whole reason why he became a hero, is to find her and to date her, which I think is completely adorable. Now, of course, as you can imagine, there are people who would really go against this, because a Demon King and a hero really dating is, in most stories, not allowed. Not something that's normal. So you have various demons who come out of the woodwork to try to stop this. The first one is some vampire-looking demon who basically says that she has to kill him and all that. And the cute thing about it is the hero, even though he knows that she might have to do that, she tells him straight up, "You are my sweetheart. If you decide to go against me, I understand, but I will still love you." And of course, she gets really embarrassed about this, and she deals with that vampire by kicking his butt and declaring that she will be the one to defeat him. Like most hero stories, whenever there's a Demon King, there's usually like generals of the army and all that. So there are 4 demonic generals who decide that they're going to have to fix this in their own eyes because, like I said, a hero and a demon king should not be together. So they try their best to separate them any ways that they can. The first one to show up is the Poison General. She is someone who actually is very much in love with the Demon King, and she does not like this. So her strategy to get the Demon King and the hero to separate is she feeds them food, and the cupcake that the hero is given is filled with basically truth serum. It's not going to kill him, but it's going to make his deepest, darkest desires come out on top. Now, at first, the Demon King accidentally has a bite or two, and she gets almost drunk off of this. But when the hero decides to eat it because he has nothing to hide, it kind of gets interesting because there's a point where he says, "It's not that I'm in love with you." And at first, it seems like it's going to break up, but he literally breaks down and says, "I want to marry you. I want to be with you. I want to have kids with you. I want to go all the way." And the Poison General realizes that his heart is so pure that he is not tricking her, that he actually loves her, and she gets defeated by his purity. Now, the next one that shows up is the Golem General. This one is all about strength and believes that the most powerful one should be in charge. Since the Demon King is acting all lovey-dovey and seems to have lost her way, he decides that he is going to attack the hero and attack the Demon King and basically take over the demon army. Now, at first, the hero takes all the beatings because he doesn't want to fight the generals because they work for her. But when the Golem turns to attack the Demon King, saying that I'm going to destroy you because you have given up on the army and are going with the hero, she declares that she can't give up the hero or the demon army because she cares for both. And that brings him right out and blocks the Golem, and he's very happy by this. And of course, he then defeats the Golem real swiftly. The next one of the generals is quite a unique one because she goes about it in a different way. This is actually the little sister to the Demon King. She's basically a small version of her sister. And when she first meets up with the hero and the Demon King, they're at a spa and open air bath area, and she's captured the Demon King, and she's declaring that the hero is going to have to fight her. But the hero, because he's pure and doesn't really have a filter, he tells her that she's just as cute as her sister, and that's how he can see it. Now, of course, the little sister is very much like her big sister and gets embarrassed and blushes and all that. It almost seems like the hero's going to defeat her without missing a beat, but she decides to put him through some trials because, you know, gotta prove that you really love my sister, which she thinks he's going to fail. But of course he doesn't. The first test is a very silly one. It's basically called Helping Hands. While he's sitting there, she will use her arms from behind him to basically feed him. Now, of course, she thinks that her sister, who's very clumsy, is going to drop the hot food on him, but surprisingly, they work well together. And the first round, she's defeated. The second round is basically trying to prove you could tell the Demon King apart without being able to see her. They put her behind a wall that's kind of see-through, so you could see the shadows. But the hero does smart on her. He basically starts saying sweet nothings to her, which makes the Demon King get all nervous and shaking without missing him. He goes, "That one, that is her." It's just hilarious because the sister cannot believe how well the hero is defeating her. So the last move that she does kind of is an ultimatum, which in my rule book is kind of a low blow, but I can understand her point of view. She tells the hero straight out, "The only way you're going to be able to date my sister is if you kill me." If you've already figured out from the hero's personality, you know he's not going to kill her. In fact, he basically backs down because he knows that the precious sister just loves her big sister, and he will not fight someone who will eventually become his sister-in-law. He tells her straight out, "I will not fight you because you love your sister and I love your sister, so I will back down for now." This actually changes the view of the little sister of the hero to where she decides, okay, you won this round. You can be with my sister as long as you protect her. It is at this time the fourth of the generals, a big muscly girl, shows up. Now, You would think that there would be a big battle, but no, she's been ordered to send the Demon King back to the demon realm because apparently her father has requested. There's no big battle. She just shows up, bam, surprise, teleportation, Demon King girl gone. Now the hero does not like this, so he's decided that he is going to go rescue the one he loves. That means he's going to go into the demon world and save her. Now, of course, the demons are kind of trying to stop him because he'll surely get killed if he deals with the Demon King's father, but he decides, I'm going to do that. Now, at first, when you get to meet the Demon King's father, the previous ruler of the demon realm, you think he's going to be one of those big, evil-looking persons, but in reality, he's an overprotective father who just loves his daughter. He has come to realize that she's not going to be able to defeat the human world, especially since the rumors of her falling in love with the hero has reached him. So he brings her back and tells her straight out, I'm going to take over, trying to take over the world for you. You do not have to do anything. He's really just being an overprotective father. Of course, she refuses him straight out, she tells him straight out, I need to defeat the world. Yes, I'm having to deal with the hero, but I will not give it up. Now, he gets kind of angry at this, especially when he sees how she acts when talking about the hero, and he basically decides that he needs to go discipline her and then deal with the hero. Luckily for her, our hero boy shows up without missing a beat. He says, I'm here to save you, I'm here to pick you up, and without missing a beat, he turns to the Demon King's father and basically asks for permission to marry her. The Demon King's father does not take kindly to this because, like I said, he's an overprotective father, and so he decides he needs to beat the crap out of the hero. Now, this is where we get an epic battle between previous Demon King ruler and the hero, and now they go at it, like straight out, fight up and all that, and it's a really interesting fact, but they're almost even. And so the Demon King and the hero decide that they are going to use underhanded tricks to defeat the other. Basically, they decide to fight by proving which one has had better contact with the Demon King. You got the previous Demon King who says, I've taken baths with my daughter, but then you have the hero who says, I've hugged your daughter, and both of them take mental damage each time they share interesting things. And it gets to the point where they're starting to share stories and photos and stuff, to where the Demon King gets really embarrassed and has to stop the two. This is as far in the manga as gotten, and there's more to come, but I love this rom-com story. It's so pure and innocent. A hero, a Demon King, the love between the two, and the struggles they have to go to. This has been an adorable manga that I really just, read, and caught right up, and I cannot wait for more. I love these kinds of stories because they're so pure and innocent, and we really need more of those kind of mangas nowadays. So folks, what about you? Do you enjoy these kinds of mangas? Do you love the stories between the hero and the Demon King and the rom-com that can have them? Or would you rather have them go at it and fight? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways folks, I'm the Noob. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch y'all later. See ya.